So now we're back here again with the skeleton guy.
The flames! I cannot quench them! It burns!
Okay, so here's the skeleton. Bless. Target the historian. He's not blessed.
The flames! I cannot...
And nothing happens. So he's somehow different than the other guys. So I don't have anything to bless this guy with now.
Fire! It burns! It won't stop!
Maybe if I light the candles? Hmm. Scrolls.
Please! Help! The flames will burn me forever!
Alright. I'm still stumped as what to do with these guys. Regular rain doesn't do anything. And I don't think I have anything else that I could do.
The flames! Douse the flames!
Ooh. What did I just turn off? Okay. I wanted you... I don't need a double click. I'd taken you off, that's what scared me. Okay, so I keep my current gloves just because they have initiative on them.
The flames! Douse the flames!
I'll have to leave for right now because I can't do anything else here. My fairy godmother has given me a clue
Please, help!
that while my efforts are in vain, I technically can do exactly what I need, but they need to be standing in something in order to bless that to make it work. Real question is does it need to be Can it be water, or does it have to be blood? I have a great way of making blood pools. And either way, it means I have to go back and go get a source. While I think about how the hell do I make blood? I know there's a rain ability because I've been hit by it before, or someone else started it. But beyond that, I don't necessarily know as a player how to make it. I don't have a scroll or a skill book that does that, so... Could I hit my own players? I guess I could hit my own characters. I don't know if that pisses them off, though. Maybe I should just have them hit my character. No, because I don't drop blood.
Please, help! The flames will burn me forever!
Either way, I'm going to put on the teleport gloves. I'm going to tell this guy to come down here. Then I'm going to bless him and try it right now.
Fire! It's left me weak. I won't last long. You released me, lizard. Long have I waited for this moment.
But the lizard didn't do it. I did it. Just because the lizard was closer. I wonder aloud what he did to deserve such a punishment.
A dry, rattling laugh rises from the figure's ancient gullet.
This was a reward for doing my duty, for fulfilling the wishes of one Brachus Rex. Do you know that name?
Say I've heard of the Mad Source King and some of his handiwork around this place.
The figure nods grimly.
He did terrible things while trying to master Source, bend it to his will. I had a part in this, I must admit. Perhaps I deserve the flames.
Ask what part he played in this. Was he a necromancer, practitioner of the dark arts?
No, I was a scholar, a librarian. Brachus sought the secrets of Source, but he had no patience for sifting through ancient scrolls and tablets. I unearthed knowledge of a great power within those texts, a great and terrible power, one that Brachus coveted above all.
As a scholar, I mentioned that I wouldn't mind seeing some of those texts for myself. Where might they be?
The figure's ruined flesh curls into a scowl.
Long destroyed, surely. Brachus wanted no one to have that knowledge. He fed me to the flames so I'd keep my secret. He'd have no qualms about burning a few scrolls.
Ask him what he discovered.
The figure slowly shakes his head.
I will not say. I spoke of it once and was damned to eternal hellfire for it. Were I to speak of it again, I could damn the whole world.
Say that it's been a long time. Brachus is gone. It can't hurt to say what it was that he saw.
Brachus must have failed. Had he not, the world as you know it would be gone. What I learned of could still be out there. I will not speak of it. I won't risk having another Brachus discovering it.
I tired of listening to his riddle speak and turned to take my leave.
Good! Were I to say any more, I'd only put you in danger. And stranger, thank you.
Oh. Hey, look, a portal.
Rubbish.
Cool, we can keep going. Do we go this way? Do we go left? Yeah, we're gonna go left.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
Careful now.
Look out, that's a trap.
I see a trap nearby.
Traps all over the place. Okay, so we're gonna take this face and we're gonna put this here. It didn't open the door though.
Look out, I see a trap nearby. Careful, I've spotted a trap. Look out, I see a trap nearby.
Ow.
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
Okay. Jeez, there are traps all over this frickin' place.
Careful now, that's a trap.
My, the giant takes note.
There's a creature of some kind over here to talk to, I think. Oh, I think I saw it. Oh, yep, it's a rat. It's Radis versus.
Lost. Also, you look all weird and sinister. And you look kind of dangerous, so I immediately wish I hadn't just called you sinister. Don't hurt me, I can't help myself.
It can't help itself. Ask what it means by that.
It's a curse, or possibly a reorganization of the string inside me brain. I'm only able to tell the truth, and I can't stop telling the truth.
Ask if I can help.
Yes, I think you can, yes. A short, sharp shock of something magical will untangle the wool in my head, and I'll be free to lie all I want.
Clarify. It wants us to use magic on it. Won't that risk killing it?
I'd rather hope you know the answer to that. It's your power to wield, after all. I have faith in you, for all your many manifest flaws.
Okay, I'll use magic on the rat.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
It closes its eyes, steels itself.
Do I have a scroll I could use on it? Lightning scroll. How much health does the rat have? 25? Yeah, whatever I do will end up killing that thing. Before I think any farther, let's save. So I can try and save the rat. Oh. Do I have a wand that does lightning damage? That'll do. Let's see here. Shit. Okay. Oh, there's a thing here. What's on here? A hatch. Oh, it teleports you over here. Okay, let's try and throw this down. Right there. No, looks like it can only be opened with a person's pressure. Okay. Okay, but either way I have Louise over here. So I'll give her the Staff of Lightning. Staff of Lightning. Okay. So put that on her. Put the other stuff in her bags, yeah. Okay. Let's see if that works. Pretty sure this is gonna chunk the rat for
You
a while.
look lost. Also, you...
I missed. Hey, come back here. How am I supposed to shock you if you're constantly moving? What? Over here and tell this rat to stop moving.
My, aren't you good looking? I'm lying. You've no idea how good that feels. And that's the truth. It's not a lie, because I can tell both the truth and a lie. Oh, I see you're confused. I guess you missed the fun. Sorry. No, wait. I'm not sorry. I was lying. Ha ha! Because I can lie now.
With a new bounce in its tail, the rat wanders away.
My, aren't you good? I'm lying. Sorry. No, wait.
With a new
Alright. So I didn't get anything for helping him? Cheapskate. So, I didn't get anything new over here other than the rat himself. So let's us come over here. Nope. I need to put on my real gloves again. Must be a reason to head this way. Otherwise, why bother? Okay, so there's nothing here per se. Oh. But there's the next gate I need to get through. Ow. Oh, it's a torture chair. Probably should have read that text before I actually just hopped into the seat. Okay. Oh, these things are where the fire is coming out of. That makes sense. So I could cheese this in the sense that I know I could use the teleport to get through all of this, but I don't know what context I'd be losing out of if I did do that. But we'll go about doing that right now then. We'll just cheese it with a teleportation. Gloves. So let's have the Fong come back here. No. We want a Fong to come over. Here. So we're gonna double back. Teleport you. Oh, it won't let us. Cancel. Teleport you. There we go. Over here.
Hot enough down here to melt silver.
There's nothing in here. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oh. Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna have to get Weiss now and bring her back. Teleport her down to here. That actually hurt her. What did that do? Yeah, nerd, is this place that bad? I'm trying to wrap my head around this place. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this trap thing is doing right here. This pressure plate. Either way, I need to go through here. Okay, I get here. Then I do what? I take my teleportation gloves off. Because this works for some reason. My regular gloves back on, just to remind myself. And I give her the gloves so she can teleport him, what, to the ground floor? Yeah, cheesing it with teleporting. That's what I'm doing right now because I've got the helm, but I don't have the set is more than one piece. So if I put it on the helm, it just cursed me, and I don't know what the hell that would do, so I'm just not putting it on. Teleport you down there.
No thanks.
The full set of armor or this place in general? It's not worth coming here until you have the full set of armor. Ah, the armor. Yeah, I have all those soul jars that were in that cave. I gave one to somebody. I gave them their soul jar. Somebody in a camp next to a crying statue. But otherwise, I have the other 4. Oh. Aha.
This gargoyle flares its lichenous nostrils as you draw near.
Master would be impressed.
Okay. So I have the skull. A skull. Give the skull back to me. So I can, what, open this door? But if I do that, do I get another skull? I don't think I would. So either way, I'm not opening this gate. but I am gonna bring everybody back. Okay, so Fran, you gotta come over here. Gonna pick you up, bring you back. I'm gonna move you. You have the skull. I can give Louise her weapons back. You throw him up there. And then Louise puts her regular gloves back on, gives her gloves to Fane, because he's going to do the same thing for her. What? Okay. Then I'm gonna teleport myself onto the other side. Open this gate.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
And I gotta do the slow walk of teleporting all three of my guys onto the other side. There's that. Get yourself. Okay, so now he puts his regular gloves back on. Teleportation gloves to myself. Fane puts on teleportation gloves. Picks up Fane. Over here. Picks up Fane. Puts him over here. Puts our regular gloves back on. It's a lot of dancing around with equipment to do all this. Connect, connect, connect. Through the door. I wonder if there's an easy way to just get around. I think there was.
The stony gaze of the gargoyle pins you to the spot as it spreads its wings before you.
You have earned your reward.
Oh. Okay. A lot of resistances. Ooh, I think I'd rather have the Dragon Claw ring. Is that or the helm? Oh, you had work call? Does that mean you have to go to work? What? Oh, you're in real estate. Lucky. I want the ring. The Hydros Fist and the Arrow Thurge sounds great. And the Constitution is just a plus for Los. The helm doesn't seem that much of an upgrade. Especially since I'm not using Geomancer spells on anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the ring. Teenager translate for you because your parents don't speak much English. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the gloves or the boots. They're not that great. So I am gonna go with the ring. It's far better than the grass ring she's using. Cool. Okay. Save. Okay, so here's the door. Let's go inside. Oop, oop. Her.
As you enter the room, you see 3 skeletons sitting around a table, cards in hand. They creak and turn to stare at you.
Another cadaver? Clearly we were not the only ones to suffer Brachus's wrath.
The more your skull cracks, the less sense you make, Rask. Use your sight. He's drenched in sauce.
Aye, and sporting a face with more gems than you've mites. Brachus would see us made emperors before he locks away a prize like that. You a jailer then, darling? Here to keep an eye socket on these old bones?
I use the Fane response of I falter seeing the undead. They look like they've been locked down here for centuries.
Aye, sounds about right. It's more than a moon cycle, and just shy of an eon, for sure. But I ain't been keeping track.
The human undead leans in, studying you suspiciously.
You're not one of Brachus's brood. You're not Gratiana's pet. Then why do you disturb us?
The creature yearns for our secrets. Did I not say that word would spread of our genius?
Even after the maggots took your tongue, you still talk too much. Silence your jaw.
Gritania? Did they mean the priestess that we met in the sanctuary?
That wench, a priestess, is no more godly than the mites in my skull.
I've never seen a more treacherous smile than on her full, voluptuous lips.
Canst thou think of nothing else? How many centuries have I endured hearing you remember your conquests?
Hey, at least I didn't have to raise mine.
That was naught but a whisper on the wind. A vile rumor.
I cough politely, ask if they could get back on track.
Oh, it coughs.
I will not be coughed at by one that is lungless as I. I will not be kept in the darkness while it pretends to breathe free air.
The shambling creatures lay down their cards and push back their chairs.
Indeed, our time in the darkness is done. Now you are all that stands between us and freedom, and you shall not stand long.
Strength persuasion. Strike an arrogant pose. If they think Brachus was bad, they should see our curses. Persuasion was successful.
Worse than this? Can such a thing be true?
Thou art fortunate. When I still wore scales, I would have cut you down without a thought. But time brings perspective, and perspective brings mercy. You are permitted to live, Magus.
How's about a trade? Our deaths for your, well, let's call it life. You walk out of here and leave us your word that you'll destroy our soul jars.
Agree to end their suffering?
Trusting a pup to do a hound's work? It seems foolish, but very well. Mark the location thus, and do not disappoint us.
Here, did I ever tell you of the time I cursed that court eunuch?
Court eunuch to speak only truth, and he admitted pleasing Bacchus's mistress. Yes, you did. Why are you still here? You have a vault to uncover and a soul jar to destroy.
Wonder about Brachus Rex. What was he doing here?
This island was a research facility. A safe place for him to research and for us to test his weapons.
You didn't never see him without a book in his hand, always reading about some ancient race. He weren't the sharing kind, but he found something good in there.
The results of his research allowed us to recreate Persian ones based on an ancient design he found. Much of our research was built off that which went before.
He was convinced that great ancient knowledge lay in this land. Greater intellects than mine. The fool's madness knew no bounds.
Ask about Britannia?
The skeleton turns and spits, producing a gob of dust that wafts slowly to the ground.
Brachus's whore, and more besides. She helped his rise to power, feeding him the sauce of the innocent as she went.
She were a canny lass, no question. Treacherous and deceitful. She could lie better than any.
She murdered countless innocents. Women, children, families, towns. Her blood ran colder than mine.
Do you ever wonder if your lizard empire still stands?
I need not wonder. The Empire abides, never straying from its course. It is eternal as we. Verily, I say, lizards stick as I do. And my great house, the House of Trade, rules still. I don't doubt that fortune is waxing wane, but the Empire remains unchanging. Take you.
I didn't have any loot. I don't want to save your souls now anyways. So she's Tam, Rask, and Gwick. 1, 2, 3.
Pray,
Strange.
friend, do you
Didn't I
think
just
we
kill
haven't
you?
seen death before?
Hang on. I've killed you twice now. 3 times makes the charm.
Canst thou not see? The soul jars bind us here.
You can grind our bones to bread, but we'll abide.
The jar stands before you, cold and still.
Okay, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna see what absorbing the soul jar does.
The jar stands before you, cold and still.
Remove the lid of the jar and absorb the soul.
Something inside you strains. You are replete. You
Oh, it
cannot
just gives you a
absorb
source point?
more source.
Okay, never mind. I guess
The
I'll
jar
just free him
stands
then.
Before you, a human spirit slips from the ruins of the jar. Decked in necromancer robes, she turns to you, bows, and starts to fade away to nothing.
My eternal thanks, young one. Oh, timely death.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter.
Yeah.
With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still throbbing in your bones. The vision fades.
I can do little but to condemn the necromancer's cowardice and greed.
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex for him to have come for her like that.
Keeping the dead as slaves? What a disgusting display. She deserved every punishment she got.
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
Got any fives?
The jar seems quieter now. The jar shatters like glass, but a spirit rises from the shards like smoke. The ghost of a dwarf, bedecked in necromancer robes, winks and blows you a kiss before slowly fading to nothing.
Beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power, for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your bones tingling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing. The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
He committed his crimes out of pain, not malice. He ought to be forgiven.
I can't help but sympathize with him. He just wanted to go home.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness. He helped a monster for selfish reasons.
What he did shames his people.
The pictograms on the jar stand fixed and still.
I take the soul jar and smash it to
You
pieces.
see a shape emerge from the ruins of the broken jar. A lizard in the finest necromancer robes. It grudgingly nods at you as it starts to fade from the mortal realm.
Farewell to flesh. Farewell to bone. Farewell.
Alright, so I got all of them. Time to pick this place clean now. Sounds good, nerd. Encyclopedia. Offering advice to the forced traveler, Herbert warns the unwary of the potential presence of moving mounds of vegetation. Malevolent shrubbery, he says, can make a poor end of a night's sleep at a camp. Its bark is definitely as bad as its bite. What? Is it because the door's closed? Look, I didn't close it, the wind did. There.
Garbage. This won't be of any use.
Among the long crumbled remains of the temple that must have once sheltered his shrine, the stone effigy of a god seems to invite you to put your hands in his.